What is up, guys? My name is Justin, Omoe Gaming, I guess, on this channel, and here today I want to give you a video on fixing or replacing Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and regular Game Boy games. So in order to do this, of course, you'll need your game. You have to figure out if it's dead or if the game is broken itself. Most cases, it'll be like the battery is dead. So for example, I have this game here, Pokemon Crystal. By the way, these 5 games right here with the Game Boy Color came through from the homegirls Maddie and Emma. They're twins. And shout out to y'all too for selling it. Thank you. And you're making this video possible. So let me go ahead and boom. Alright. So you can see here where it says time not set. If I could focus this. There you go. It says time not set. And this is due to the battery being dead. Alright. Some games rely on the battery for the save data. For this one, I don't think it really relies on the battery for that. It relies on the battery for the time, to keep time on the game, because it has like a built-in time system. Alright, in order to open these Game Boy Color games, or Game Boy games, you're going to need this type of bit right here. It's a 3/8 game bit. If I could find that stupid... There you go, 3.8. I said 3/8, but whatever. It'll look something like this. I've seen people use like a pen and lighter and was able to like open it, but I don't know. It's interesting stuff. What's up with my focus today? Anyways, you're going to take it, put it in here, turn counterclockwise. So it's going, bam, bam, bam. Let me just put it down, make it easier. Take out the screw. You're going to go to the front, slide it down, and pull out. Boom, just like that. And here we have the chip itself. So let me go ahead and zoom that to you. So you can see this is obviously the battery right here. Okay? Bam. I believe this says 0107, meaning January 7, 2007, it'll expire. Which makes sense because this game came out in around 2000. If you can see there, 2000 Nintendo. So about 7 years of battery life. I think it would be more than 7, but it's 2018, so way more than 7 years. Now I have the game cart out by itself. Take note that this battery here is a big battery, like this one right here. You're gonna need to buy some. You're gonna need to buy some battery tabs. For this specific game here, it is a CR2025. That's the model, aka a big battery. All right. There's some that has little batteries, which is smaller. So if I show you a comparison with this battery here, if I could pick it up in comparison to this one, look at the difference, right? And some other games, like this one right here, Pokemon Yellow, has the smaller batteries. So, you would have to use those on it. Because if you use different type of batteries, I don't know, you'll probably overload or underload and bad things happen, all right? So here we go, Pokemon Yellow. You can see that this battery is smaller compared to Crystal right there. As far as Game Boy Advance games, like this Pokemon Ruby here, this one also has a dry battery. We're going to need to use a screwdriver known as a tri-wing, aka it has 3 points. Not the best at focusing. Anyways, it's going to be able to fit this type of screwdriver, this screw here, where there's 3 sticking out. It's like a Y shape. This one is small. It's the same one as the Pokemon Yellow version size, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure why there's different sizes. Maybe because the Game Boy Advance game cartridge is smaller and more compact. I don't know. Alright, I'm not going to bore you to death though. I'm going to do it on one game cartridge, this one right here, and I'm going to show you how it's done, and I'm sure y'all will assume the rest of them though after this. The last 2 things you will need in order to complete this operation is going to be a soldering iron. So it looks something like this. Focus sucks today. There we go. Soldering iron. It has a wire and it's pen-like image. We're going to need this to heat up the metallic contents around the battery, which is that and that. And if we need, we're going to need some soldering wire if we want to put some new solder in it. If you also have tweezers, this will help, especially when it comes to taking the battery out once the solder is active, aka when it's in heat. That way we can pull it out easier. Because if you leave it for just like even a second off the heat, the metal will solidify itself again. You're gonna have to take note of the battery the way that it is on, aka notice the top is negative. I'm guessing the bottom is positive. Then you won't really have to be bothered with it a lot because you'll see, you know, plus sides on the bottom, but also the way the metal is formed or shaped, you can see just like this. We want to have it just like that. See how this is there, this is that way too. Bam, bam, just like that. We're gonna have it. To be safe, I'm gonna move all these other games out the way. I don't want them to get touched by the soldering iron. That'll be a bad day. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this in here for safety precautions. Wait for a couple of minutes, probably 1 minute, not too much. You can see the red light is active there. And yeah, gotta wait for it to be good. I wish I had a better way to show you guys this, but you could be able to tell if the soldering iron is hot, if it burns your finger when you touch it. So that's one way. Another way is you could take some soldering wire from soldering pen or whatever you got and touch the tip, see if it melts. If it melts, oh, like it is. I'm not sure, you can't see it, but you can see if I barely touch it. Come on, focus, dude. You can see it's melting. That means we got a nice hot soldering iron. So what we're gonna wanna do is remove the battery. Hopefully you guys and girls could see this amazingly. If not, I apologize, and that'll suck. If you could put something down actually on the game, that would help. I'll do it over here in this corner. That way it doesn't move around. And let's move that battery out the way just to be safe. I'm gonna go ahead and touch this side. And you can see it's hot as hell. There. And touch. And you see it lifts up. Bam. I could bend it a little bit, not like it matters. Now I'm gonna clamp onto the battery, touch with the other side, and bam, removal is gone. If you want to be professional, you could clean up the soldering and apply new solder, but I don't really see the reason you would want to. But keep in mind, if you don't have enough soldering, or if you want to add in a new one, that's totally fine. Matter of fact, I probably will throw in a little bit just in case. So the same way we removed it, we're gonna want to place this on top, just like the way it's supposed to be. I could do that there, and just like that. And now we're gonna just touch some solder iron. Touch the solder wire over it, and basically get it nice. So I'm gonna put my soldering over here. I'm gonna do this side first. It was kind of burnt. Sorry. Bam. I'm just trying to make this look perfecto. I'm gonna put the solder iron in the little hole where the battery is, and I'm just gonna touch until it starts melting. Bam. It's getting stuck on the pen itself. On the metal piece itself. Keep in mind, you're gonna want this to not touch any other metal part on the board, because if it does, that will be bad. Oh my god, get off. See what I'm saying? There we go, I covered it. Good. There's that side. And for this side, I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna put the pen on top. Hopefully y'all can see. There you go. Gotta make sure of that. And I'm gonna touch the iron. There we go. Let me give some more. This thing stank. I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna hyperventilate over the fact that I had this over a metal piece of chip, but that's okay. Give it a little bit of time. It does harden up fast. You can see I have the metal on top of the battery, so that's good. It's not gonna fall out, it's not gonna go out. Now all that is left is to put it back inside the game and test the game out, which I'll do in a couple of minutes just to be safe. Oh, and I'm also gonna clean the contacts real quick for y'all. Alright, cool, we're back. It's been like 10 seconds, but anyways, you can notice how the board, if you look a little bit closely, it's not shiny and super clean there, especially at that angle. So what we're gonna do is two things, all right? First off, let me find it. Oh, here it is. We're gonna need to use a pencil eraser, the eraser of a pencil. Everyone knows what it is. What we're gonna do is rub back and forth on this to help take out any of the old rust or grime, I guess you could say. This helps shine up the contacts, so once it's put in, you know, it plays without giving you a message, or not giving you a message, but giving you a bad startup image, you know, where it says Nintendo. That since the game already works, we don't have to go too hard in the contacts for that. And just to be super duper safe, I'm taking some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. This one is 91%, but 70% also works, along with a Q-tip. And I'm just gonna rub on it. Bam. This is to help the shiny metallic contacts when it comes to conductivity. Also to clean it off if there's any more grime. Least but not last, we're gonna take the game and put it back inside of this beautiful case. Oh my god, man, I love that one so much. So just like this, gonna take Pokemon Crystal, put it on top and slide up, flip it over, and basically reverse engineering? I think that's the word. Or is this technically reverse engineering? So you can see the new batteries there. Gonna plug it in, turn it on. We're gonna see that it will not say time not, well, it will say time not set because we gotta reset it or put it in because we never did. Oh, new game. Oh yeah, that's because the battery, you know, we removed it and whatnot. Alright, today is 10 o'clock and I'll put like 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Cut the, you know, stuff for you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save. So you can see 10000, player name is Potato, because potatoes are awesome. Alright, and right now, oven time says 2:19. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Like I said, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I took the game outside of the game system itself. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes, probably till 2:24 or something, I don't know. 2:25. Alright, the time is 2:25, aka it is time to plug back this game in and, you know, do the do's. So I'm gonna plug it in. The time should be 10:11 or something like that on here. And you'll see my save data is there. If not, that would be a total fail. There you go, 10:12. And the name is Potato. So as you see, the, you know, battery switching works. Again, or not again. Just know that you and I both learned here that if you have saved data on your game and, you know, you want to keep it, there are devices, aka like game things like this, like power saves. I think it's called power saves. I don't know, you'll see an image here. You could go ahead and buy that if you want to save your game saves and then reload it after you put in the new battery. But if you're someone who wants to start a new journey in your PokeyMan games or whatever game you want, you know, do that. Don't worry about the game thingamajiggy and you'll be good. So yes, thank you guys and girls for watching. If you want to stick along and watch more things like gameplay videos or me just cleaning or trying things, I don't know, you let me know. Hit the subscribe button, stick along with your boy, and yeah, just know that I may or may not curse in my gaming channel videos. So yeah, thank you guys and girls, thumbs up. My name is Justin for Moe Gaming, and with that being said, peace. I'm out.